addressing their concerns.
An urgent story.
Hatred is weaponized
As world leaders demand action. From enforced to accused.
These are going to be red flags you want to watch out for.
How a former deputy did not follow the law. Pump prices keep hurting wallets.
It used to be $40 to fill up, now it's $69.45.
A record number for gas. And saving babies through a unique device. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Pamela Correa.
I'm Kelly Sanchez. Today is Wednesday, September 20th, 2023.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Concerning issues at the annual United Nations General Assembly as world leaders negotiate terms. From Russia's war on Ukraine to climate change, President Biden and more than 140 world leaders discussed a long list of crises at the annual United Nations General Assembly.
CNN's Gloria Pazmino takes a closer look at how fractures are preventing ongoing conversations to take place.
With the litany of crises facing the United Nations General Assembly,
our world is becoming unhinged.
Hope of progress on critical global issues is dim.
And we seem incapable of coming together to respond.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres decrying the stark divisions, violence, and chaos preventing progress on significant global crises, like climate change.
Our world needs statesmanship, not gamesmanship and gridlock.
President Joe Biden echoing the demand for action in the wake of multiple natural disasters.
Together, these snapshots tell an urgent story of what awaits us if we fail to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels.
While also affirming U.S. commitment to upholding democratic values and calling on member nations to stand up against Russia as it continues to wage war in Ukraine.
If we allow Ukraine to be carved up, is the independence of any nation secure?
In historic remarks to the Assembly, Ukrainian President Zelensky pleaded for more support.
We have a real chance to end the aggression on the terms of the nation which was attacked.
And warned of consequences if Russia's power goes unchecked.
When hatred is weaponized against one nation, it never stops there.
While some question the actual power and influence of the United Nations, the need for global cooperation, according to Biden, is clear.
We know our future is bound to yours. And no nation can meet the challenges of today alone.
In New York, I'm Gloria Pazmino reporting.
A former deputy officer has been arrested after officials say he broke the law by scamming nearby residents. WBBJ reporter Sarah Metz has more on the fraud accusations.
From former deputy to temporary inmate, we talked to Paul Tremblay years ago when he used to wear a badge. But recently, he was arrested and accused of unlicensed contracting, fraud, and grand theft from people in the same county he once served. Call after call. I made contact with a few people listed in the report.
The company ended up giving me a roof, so I guess I kind of went as a witness.
Some didn't want to give their names or be on camera, but most of them did say that they knew Tremblay to be a salesman at MTS Construction. They tell me they trusted him.
So when he asked for like all of it up front, kind of, I was like, I mean, I had it, so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And he's like, oh, it'll be a little bit cheaper if you do cash. So I was like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Because like I said, I knew him, so I wasn't thinking anything of it.
Nick Howell says he gave him $15,000. Then about a month later, something felt off. So he contacted his employer at MTS Construction.
They were like, what are you talking about? Like, we don't have you even under contract or anything. And I was like, I literally gave your salesman 15 grand.
Howell says Tremblay even emailed him receipts.
Text him about stuff. It was just weird. And then I finally was like, no, I need to talk to like the owner because this feels unprofessional. And then that's when they were like, what? We don't have literally any of that money.
Howell and another witness I talked to on the phone told me that MTS Construction made the situation right, doing the work that Tremblay promised but didn't provide. The Better Business Bureau says you should be wary of people who ask you to pay them directly, even if they work for a verified and vetted business like MTS.
It's very important to understand who it is you're actually doing business with. And even if they claim they're a company name, but they're asking you to write a check out to them as a personal or individual, again, these are going to be red flags you want to watch out for.
Tremblay is expected to be arraigned next week. We're local today from Lee County. Sarah Metz, NBC2.
The realm of Cinderella and Mickey Mouse is getting an upgrade. The New York Times reported that Disney is planning on using $60 billion towards both parks and cruises over the next decade. While in Florida, the company is in an ongoing legal battle with Governor Ron DeSantis. This statement comes from low attendance numbers at Disney parks due to high ticket prices and other factors.
A Florida delivery driver in serious condition after a rattlesnake bit her while dropping off a package. A Martin County Amazon delivery driver bit by a diamondback rattlesnake on her leg while delivering a package. These rattlesnakes are known to be the most dangerous venomous snakes in North America. She was taken to the hospital and is in serious condition.
It is said that prices for gas usually drop after Labor Day, but that is not the case this year, and people are not happy about it. As Caplin Sofia Paredes reports, oil prices are getting pushed even higher.
Filling up the tank is hitting the wallet a little harder than usual.
I'm paying double what I used to pay.
Gasoline prices rose to $3.88 per gallon nationally on Monday, according to AAA. That's the highest they've reached thus far this year, largely due to oil prices pushing past $92 per barrel.
It's getting crazy. My car used to be $40 to fill up. Now it's $69.45. I'm over it.
Although the current national average is below the all-time record high of $5.02 in June 2022, they are 20 cents higher than they were this time last year.
You know, everything is so expensive nowadays, so you go up 5 cents, you go up a penny, that's going to do some type of impact in your life.
Pump prices are now at least $4 or higher per gallon in 11 states, including Arizona, Colorado, and Oregon, according to the AAA.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I never thought that it would ever get to this, but it is a reality of the situation right now.
Gas in the Golden State costs a mint. California commuters have seen them shoot up 49 cents over the past month.
Wow, I should go buy a lottery ticket. It's like $95 even. Yeah, on the dot. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna need to win the lottery after like paying for this gas. So.
For Caplin News, I am Sofia Paredes.
FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried's parents are now dealing with legal issues of their own. The current leaders within the company are suing the parents due to accusations of fraudulent misappropriation of money from FTX. In a statement, an attorney for the parents denied the claims. Another claim mentioned that the legal pursuit is attempting to undercut their son's trial before it even started.
Premature births have become a growing problem in the United States, and the advisors to Food and Drug Administration may have a solution. Advisors to the FDA are meeting this week to discuss artificial wombs. Artificial wombs are not meant to replace a pregnant woman. Instead, they would act as a womb after birth by delivering oxygen, nutrients, and hormones as the infant continues to develop vital organs.
The Marlins make an effort to even their series with the New York Mets.
That's still ahead, and so is the story.
The holidays are always a very, very busy time for us.
Need extra cash for the holidays? Major retailers are here to help. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
The holidays are around the corner, meaning it's hiring season for retail stores. As the holiday season comes around, stores like Target and Macy's are hiring more employees to make demands meet.
WCCO's Barrett Leone reports on how these major retailers are using investment to draw employees in.
'Tis the season to hire.
You are seeing, people with 2 or more jobs at the same time trying to make ends meet.
If you're looking for a side hustle, retailers like Target are looking for you. The retail giant wants to add 100,000 employees to its payroll this holiday season, but
Hiring in the part-time sector might be a little bit softer than last year.
Vane says shoppers may spend less this year, meaning less opportunities for extra cash.
It's going to be relatively flat here, maybe within 1% or 2 of what we had last year, instead of a whole gangbusters kind of optimism that I think some of us were hoping we would have.
It rings true for Macy's. The department store is looking to make 30,000 holiday hires, about 10% less than it did last year. Still, pay starts at $15 an hour, includes merchandise discounts and unlimited referral bonuses of up to $500.
Amazon and all these other firms, UPS, etc., they're probably going to be just as busy this year as they were last year.
Others are moving full speed ahead.
The holidays are always a very, very busy time for us.
Amazon is pushing to hire 250,000 employees during its holiday peak, hoping to draw workers in with its largest compensation investment to date. The average pay totals up to about $20.50 an hour.
We want to make sure that we do have the staff to be able to meet customer demand, especially around the holidays. Definitely important for us to meet that hiring need.
That was WCCO's Barrett Leone reporting. Starting this month and in October, retailers like Macy's and Kohl's are preparing to host hiring events to find workers for the job.
This morning, Marlins fans are happy after their team managed to get a win back against the Mets in a close game. Last night, the Fish claimed an early lead after a mishap from the Mets pitcher and third baseman that let open the door for John Birdie to run the home plate. The game looked all but over until a clutch 2-run double from the top of the ninth from the Mets tied it all up. However, Jake Berger would come to the rescue yet again, delivering a walk-off RBI to put the Mets to sleep. The final score was Mets 3, Marlins 4. The first loss in the series hurt the Marlins in the wild card standings, but they could feasibly get back in tonight if they close it out on a high note. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Takes his first playoff win.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Pamela Correa.
I'm Kelly Sanchez. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.